Hi Westfielders, here's this week's important stuff in Westfield. The past week's news in the U.S. and abroad has been dominated by recent bank failures. What happened and how could it impact Westfield real estate? Home sales in January were slow, but how did February look? And how does this year compare to January and February of 2022? Hi, I'm Rich Hopen, the creator of the weekly newsletter, Important Stuff in Westfield, town, real estate, and business news that matters. I'm a real estate broker with Compass in New Jersey, and I focus on Westfield. So what's going on with the medium and regional banks? On Wednesday, March 8th, crypto-friendly bank Silvergate collapsed. Over the weekend, Silicon Valley Bank, or SVB, collapsed, and so did Signature Bank in New York. They were shut down and taken over by the Federal Deposit Insurance Corporation. The Fed stepped in and guaranteed that all depositors would get their money back. And it didn't matter if the depositor held more than $250,000, everybody would remain whole. The payments to the depositors would come from a banking industry reserve fund, not taxpayer dollars. The Fed took this extraordinary action because they feared that the bank failures posed a systemic risk to the entire banking system. Essentially, they were afraid that there was going to be a run on the banks. The timing of this whole banking mess actually could bode well for mortgage rates. Next week, the Fed's Open Market Committee will meet and decide on the federal funds rate. Until the bank crisis last week, the market expected a quarter or a half a point increase. Now the expectation is 0.25% or even possibly no increase. And a lower funds rate means a lower 10-year Treasury rate. And that means a lower 30-year mortgage rate. Right now, the 30-year fixed rate mortgage is 6.5%. 2 weeks ago it was 7.1%. How is Westfield real estate, and which were the most expensive 3, 4, and 5 plus bedroom homes that sold on the north and south side this year? Home sales. February sales were down from January and home prices rose. You combine the home sales in January and February of 23, the total's 25. In 2022, during the same months, it was 41 homes. That's a 39% decline in home sales. And what about the sale price? Year over year, home sale prices increased 37.6%. Let's take a look at some of the homes that have sold this year. Here are the top priced 3-bedroom homes that sold. My old stomping grounds, Tudor Oval. There was a house at 191 Tudor Oval that sold for $750,000. The most expensive 3 bedrooms on the north side was 330 Springfield Avenue, and that sold for $805,000. How about pending home sales? It's a 63% decline in homes that went under contract compared to last year. Why has the decline been so significant? Mortgage rates are much higher in 2023. 80% increase in mortgage rates. Taking a look at the 4 bedrooms that sold in Westfield, here are the highest priced homes. On the south side, 626 Dorian sold for $1,075,000. On the north side, 322 Lawrence Avenue sold for $1,440,000. Here are the highest priced 5-bedroom homes. On the south side, 1323 Summit Avenue sold for $1,700,000. 1060 Lawrence Avenue sold for $2,395,000. That's it for this week's important stuff in Westfield. Join other Westfielders who have subscribed to this YouTube channel and like this video. If you would like to get my newsletter, which I email every week, go to the link in the description below. If there's anyone you know who would enjoy this video or my newsletter, please share this video with them. If you have any questions about real estate, reach out to me. I'm your guy. Take care. I'll see you next week.